Good evening and welcome to the Coon Rapids City Council meeting for Tuesday, July 19th, 2016. If you can please rise and join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Klint.
Here.
Councilmember Manning.
Here.
Councilmember Demmer.
Here.
Councilmember Geisler.
Here.
Councilmember Johnson.
Here.
Councilmember Wells.
Here.
Mayor Cook.
Here. Thank you. First item on our agenda this evening is to adopt the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Geisler, second by Demmer to adopt the agenda. Any changes, corrections, additions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that is adopted. We don't have any proclamations or presentations this evening. First thing will be approve the July 5th, 2016 minutes.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Manning, second by Demmer to approve the city council meeting minutes from July 2nd, 2016. Any discussion, correction? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And that motion carries. We have three items on our consent agenda this evening. The first one is deals with our recycling center, and that's to approve the Greenview Incorporated contract for the recycling center. And this is, do we know how long Greenview has been doing our work over there, Matt?
Council members, I do not know exactly how long. I know it's been a number of years.
Yeah, quite a while.
Since I've been around with the city, but probably long before that.
All right. So the Coon Rapids Recycling Drop-Off Center contracts with Greenview Incorporated for daily staffing needs at the facility. The Parks Department contracts with Greenview Incorporated for after-hours and weekend cleaning of restrooms, facilities, and shelters in the park system. And we are looking at approving the annual contract renewals for staffing services provided by Greenview Incorporated. Next on our agenda is to adopt Resolution 16-80, authorizing city staff to apply for the Metropolitan Council Planning Assistance Grant. And we need to start working towards our 2040 plan, and this will be applying for the grant. Let's see, we are eligible for a $32,000 grant. A lot more details than we really need in here. So we're looking at authorizing city staff to apply for the Metropolitan Council Planning Assistance Grant Fund and to execute such agreements as may be necessary to implement the grant funding on behalf of the city. And we're in a great one here. We're looking at adopting Resolution 16-82, accepting the fireworks donation. We had a very stellar fireworks display this year again this year. And the Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation donated $38,500 for the fireworks display. According to state statutes, the city is required to publicly accept the donation with a resolution, and we are looking at doing that with resolution number 16-82. That's all I got. Councilor Manning.
I move approval of the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion by Manning, second by Demmer to adopt the consent agenda. Any discussion or questions?
Mr. Mayor?
Councilmember Johnson?
I have a question on Resolution 16-80 for Mr. Fernelius on the Met Council grant, and I'm wondering if there are any, for lack of a better way of describing it, strings that come attached with that grant, such as mandatory requirements in the revision to our comprehensive plan if we accept it.
Mr. Mayor, Councilmember Johnson, to our knowledge, there aren't any strings that are attached to this particular funding beyond the things that we're required to do under the comp plan requirements.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Excuse me. If there are no other questions or discussions, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And motion carries. We don't have any public hearings, budget bid openings, old business, new business. And we are up to open mic. Is anybody here for open mic this evening? Yes? All right, then let me just cover this. Open mic provides an opportunity for the public to address the city council on subjects that are not part of the regular meeting agenda. The public is invited to express any concerns they may have, which are relevant to the affairs, policies, or practices of the city of Coon Rapids. Remarks will be limited to 3 minutes. And should you wish to participate, please approach the podium and state your name and address before addressing the council. All remarks will be made from the podium and addressed to the council. Open mic is not a time for problem solving or reacting to the comments made, but for hearing the speaker for informational purposes only. Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me okay? My name is David Perna, 1456 121st Avenue, Coon Rapids. And I think we're here to talk about my wife and I lost a child, Cody, 6 months ago roughly. And here to talk about that. I think Jennifer was here 2 weeks ago and talked about it. Just a little update. Burlington Northern has put up trespassing signs on 121st and also on Northdale, and we feel that's a good start. We've walked the trails on 121st and Xenon Street, and we see well-worn paths all over the place, and we just feel a little bit more needs to be addressed there. We'd be open to sitting down with a city manager or planner as far as addressing some of these issues. That'd be a great start. Also, we feel education is extremely important, and the Operation Lifesaver, I think, is the one everybody's talking about, although we've never seen it with any of our other kids. Cody never had it, or our younger child who's in 6th grade now never went through that, and we would certainly volunteer our time to speak, put a personal feel to the story, what we're going through as a family and our kids, and we would be open to do that if, at the schools or whatever. So that's about it. Thank you for hearing our story, and thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else here to address open mic this evening? All right, we don't have any reports on open previous mic. And we are to other business. Wow.
Think we have any of that either.
Night to night?
Well,
Yes.
that's true, yep.
So we've got Night to Unite coming up, is it August 2nd?
Yep.
August 2nd, so there's still time to get registered with the police department for your evening party. And the police department has all the tools to help facilitate that. And if you get on the list, you'll get a visit from the police or the fire department to talk about safety things. It's a very nice event.
Mr. Mayor?
We're right in the middle of safety camp. I saw some pictures coming out of there. Looks like the kids are having a great time. They're keeping them cool in the ice center for part of it. Councilor Geiser?
If anybody's interested, the League of Women Voters Candidate Forum is tomorrow night at 6:30. So both for Ward 1 and Ward 4, there are primaries, so you can come meet the candidates and your positions. And I believe the paper will be printing things on this Friday as well, so you stay informed. And I know that that's always televised, so if you don't make it tomorrow, that you would be able to listen to that information on CTN.
No, thank you. I knew that was on my agenda, and I forgot.
I just wanted to comment, I went golfing at Bunker Hill, and a guy I was with commented on one of the fairways that we're on, that it was like a carpet. And it was. And I think a lot of people don't realize what a gem that golf course is in this city. One of the best in the state. So if you enjoy golf and you want a good place to golf, you do it. It's really a gorgeous golf course.
So he called you out of the rough to see the fairway?
Yeah, I wish I had gotten
And
that
it
far. Very, very funny, Wells.
All right. I would actually like to call on, Mr. Stemwell, you have something there?
I do have a few things.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want me to cover those first. One, the farmer's market is going to be taking place tomorrow at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. And it's, we're taking a little bit of different track this year with some of these that we're trying to augment the normal farmer's market with a couple of different themes. Tomorrow is wellness, so there's a few different wellness checkups you can do while you're out there tomorrow at the farmer's market at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. We are planning to go ahead with the summer concert series on Thursday night down at the dam. It will be very warm, so if you're going to attend, please hydrate ahead of time. We're going to try to take a few extra precautions on Thursday night, but we are planning to go ahead with that. And then finally, the next Summer in the City meeting event is at Vineyards Park on July 26th from 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
Okay, excellent. Chief Wise, I would love for you to share a little bit with what's been going on in our police department and what you've been experiencing over there.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Obviously, these are trying times. Today is July 19th, just for the sake of reference for people watching this in the future, but there's a large national conversation regarding policing and the nature of policing. And unfortunately, a tragedy, or actually two tragedies have unfolded, one in Dallas and now more recently one in Baton Rouge. And for people who follow the police department on Facebook and Twitter, they saw that a couple of officers went down to the Dallas funeral, and actually we have a couple of different Coon Rapids officers now that want to go attend the funerals that are going to be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But I wanted to tell the community a little bit about it, how much or how proud I am of them, and also how warmly they're being received on Facebook and Twitter by the citizens who are reacting to that. I know it's important to some people that they know that these officers are going down there on their own time and at their own expense, and they're doing so because they want to support law enforcement as a whole, and they really want to illustrate to the citizens of Coon Rapids is that we take our role as police officers very seriously for this community. And I want to tell the citizens of Coon Rapids that a couple of things in addition is that, one, the cards and the treats that we have been receiving at the front window have been greatly appreciated by the officers. They see the symbolism of it, and the symbolism is that the town supports them. And I say it all the time that I'm blessed, truly blessed to be not only a resident of Coon Rapids, but be the police chief here. And I appreciate the citizens very much. They also, I want to convey to the citizens is that they can be proud of the police department, that our officers are well trained. They are professionals. They do great work every day. They're human beings, they're not perfect. But they're good people who do a good job, and I rest comfortably at night, just like every other Coon Rapids citizen should rest comfortably at night. And I'm going to dovetail this into a little bit of a sales pitch to you, is that the one other event that we have coming up later this fall is our Coon Rapids Police Citizens Academy. And again, as long as you're rooting around on our website, getting your 19-night party registered, and mind you, we'll help you organize your 19-night party. We make it very easy just to put door hangers or something on your neighbor's residences, and they'll just show up at your driveway. It's a neat deal. But September 7th, our Police Citizens Academy, we're recruiting for people to take part in that. If you want to see an up-close personal view of your police department, please register to take part in it. It starts on Wednesday the 7th, and it runs Wednesdays for 10 weeks for 3 hours in a night. That's a lot. It's a big time commitment. But I swear you're going to learn a lot. Many things that you'll never know if you don't do something like that. And it's a great way to be personally engaged with your police department, because you'll understand thoroughly exactly what we do every day. So thank you for a couple of minutes here to let people know what's happening in their police department.
Thank you. Thank you. It's very easy to be very proud of our police department. I appreciate you every day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other business? Councilman Demmer?
Move to adjourn? Second.
Motion by Demmer, second by Johnson to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. You're adjourned.